Welcome to your magical moon message. I'm stepping outside and it just seems like it wants to rain right now. I'm under rain clouds, even though everywhere else doesn't look rainy. So that's an omen. I mean, it literally didn't start dropping. I mean, yeah, it didn't really start dropping like this until I started, which I'm gonna attribute as a cool coincidence. And it's like a light drizzle. But yes, welcome to the most incredible full moon of this cycle. I am, of course, talking about moon in Capricorn, sun in Cancer, 180 degrees. You are ready for the first time ever to use your MFing superpowers. You see, you awakened it Capricorn season 6 months ago. You're using superpowers that you awakened at a higher level 6 months ago. No, it's not the first time you've awoken superpowers, but relative to the cumulative experiences that have grown more wisdom in how you connect with yourself and with others, this is preparing you to step into a level beyond of what you have always felt you're capable of. So, once again, when it comes to these awakening powers, please understand that this is bordering across the realm of controversial understanding of energy, where most people are mainly SFIs. So whereas you actually put in hard psychological work to undo facets of your own ego that block you from harnessing more of this latent energy and subatomic understanding of your own body, most other of these SFIs have instead conformed to popular culture, and the time you took painstakingly to actually evolve through this 6-month process, these stupid fucking idiots conformed. That is an opportunity cost. And I have to say it vulgarly like that because these same stupid fucking idiots will turn around and undermine. In other words, what makes them stupid fucking idiots is not just conforming, but turning around and undermining the hard work you've done as some petty pseudoscience or as some woo-woo spirituality bullshit, when most of the work you're doing is holding space for other people that you don't even have to do. And so congratulations, because the next 6 months is a definitive turnaround and counterattack to unconscious and subconscious projections by insecure, stupid fucking idiots. Once again, I don't really apologize. My use of the word stupid, fucking, and idiot is a clinical term, okay? Howard, Yale, Harvard, many prestigious institutions have studied for decades now the serious effects of SFIs and their effect on the economy, culture. Stupid fucking idiots threaten to, ruin the whole world. And so it's very important to psychologically profile these monsters. Some may call them losers. These people don't think critically for themselves. And so they just walk around with their mouths open, flailing their toxic opinions as if we're even supposed to care. It's definitively a pandemic. And, I just want to appreciate your decision to not give in to such mediocrity and strive to be a better you. And this is where I'm saying, coming into 6 months from now, you're now in a position to, through your actions, because this is a cardinal sign transit, to through your actions show how much you've awakened and how much you've grown. Once again, the clinical use of SFI, stupid fucking idiot, is purely a clinical term. This references actual demographic of people, no matter what race they are, color they are, ethnicity. There's a stupid fucking idiot in every race. We know this. We know this. And thankfully, you have the ability with this full moon in Capricorn to use superpowers that have recently awakened. So let's break that down. So 6 months ago, we had the Pluto conjunction. We also had the apocalypse cycle that kicked off. And this representative of Pluto and Capricorn being the bones, right? The knees, the DNA, awakened in your conceptual framework of your character and the integrity of that character, new power, new money. Then Aries season, 3 months later, spring, sparked that new power. It's like you received a flash drive, and then Aries season, you plugged the flash drive in the computer, right? Because you had to buy a new computer during Capricorn season. You set it up, boom. You programmed it Aquarius season, bam. Set up the interface, sparked the program Aries season, and you sparked this updated sense of your identity, manifested that value onto your body, and through Gemini season, downloading the coding of this flash drive to where now we're in Cancer and you can feel superpowers that have activated. Think Invincible, where he just kind of, awakens his superpowers. But there's a utilization here, right? Moon in Capricorn is receptivity to I use. Capricorn is I use. Cancer is I feel. You're using your feelings, but these aren't necessarily just feelings as much as they are sincere expressions of special attributes of your character that you're going to be able to use and build on through Virgo season of mastery, where you now show the world in Sagittarius just how much you've grown and evolved. So this is it, folks. You're definitely going to experience catalysts and conflict scenarios that unconsciously have you utilize your superpowers in ways you can build on as we finish this Cancer season into the new moon. Everything that guides you to use your abilities, you're going to master and transcend through the moon in Pisces. And then we're going to have the new moon in Cancer 2 weeks from now, where you're going to start that cycle with superpowers you've been using from now over the next 2 weeks. This moon in Capricorn is trining Uranus and Taurus. And so there should be a sci-fi feel to this. Maybe unconventional, trans-dimensional, extra-dimensional sense of this, where I'm just saying that to allude to, once again, the supernatural, science fiction-esque feel of your experience of synchronicities, as you'll be identifying in a much deeper, sincere level with this advanced sense, because we still have Saturn in Aquarius, of your powers. The moon is not exactly conjunct, but it is going to be transiting through Pluto. And as it transits through Pluto, you'll be awakening deeper as we go through the gauntlet, once again, past the South Node in Sagittarius. So we're unlocking higher perception of utilization of these supernatural abilities. I have to once again illustrate that relative to the very important January 2021, December 2020 transit, okay, you cumulatively awakened collectively a shit ton of superpowers. It's not even just one, but it's centered around the integrity of how you harness the full power of your character. The purpose of Cancer season and Capricorn season is to, now that you've awakened and are using new superpowers, by the time you get into Capricorn season, where Venus is retrograding, you will have harnessed these new superpowers at their maximum. So 6 months from now, through Virgo season, where you master these abilities, you're going to train new superpowers to where you can use them at the maximum level, to where we have the third and final boss battle of this year, where you're using your max superpowers at a collective level after Libra season, where you've connected with the guild and you're now moving RPG and team dynamics to kick some motherfucking final boss ass. Are you ready to kick the final boss's ass again? Because they tried to play us last year, but we coming back with the guild super strong. But there's still a first boss battle coming into this new moon. 2 weeks from now, it's going to be ugly, it's going to be bloody, but it's going to be victorious for those who are operating in sincerity and integrity. I didn't say that to scare you. I said that to get you excited, because now it's with superpowers. So from Capricorn season to Aries season to Cancer season was a subatomic, personal, internal aspect. If you look at the left western side of the chart, this relates to our inner selves, just like the bottom side, the bottom left. Now we're headed into the eastern, the right side of the zodiac, where we're going to start coming outer. We're entering into the social dynamics of the zodiac, where people are going to start to come out and interface with each other more, hence more drama. But also, this is very important because you've had abilities, thoughts, ideas, beliefs that don't even have to pertain to the supernatural, but are ultimately related to it, that people have scoffed at you for. And we have to really bring the issue of scoffing and doubt, because this is evidenced by the Chiron square, where you can't let vulnerabilities in your ego stop you from standing up from what you know to be true. At this point, you're not arguing with people if your superpowers are real, because they have superpowers too, that if they're not accepting, they're not denying yours, they're just projecting their own denial of themselves on you, okay? You owning up to yours reminds them how they failed to own up to theirs, which they still have even right now, okay? Everyone's identity is unique as a snowflake. That is a power in and of itself. And so everyone has a unique ability. And see, your superpower might be something that you think is normal, like being able to creatively write super fast. Some of you can make a hit song in 2 seconds. You don't see it as a superpower. And this is what, over the next 2 weeks, you're going to realize that certain abilities and skills that you think are just normal are whole superpowers. Some of you have the ability to be in a room of stupid fucking idiots and just be patient with them. You know what? You're an idiot. It's all good. I'm not going to be mad. I'm here to help. That's a superpower. Some of you have kindness to help those who are less fortunate. That's a superpower. So, like, really keep in mind, these don't have to be really flashy or anything, but now that we're coming out from Cancer to Libra to Cap, your abilities are going to be coming out as you apply them more socially and dynamically with other people who are applying their powers with you, and they're coming out from Leo, from the heart, mentally, socially, through your actions. And because Uranus is sextiling the sun and trining the moon, this is going to take unpredictable, unexpected, advanced, supernatural dynamics that, with also the moon sextile lightly, with its light conjunction to Pluto, Neptune, and Pisces, guide you intuitively to harness this in ways that draw out fantasy elements of your imagination. Things are going to click over the next 2 weeks. And while the moon is in Capricorn, currently squaring Chiron, allow elements of your ego to heal as you step more into your power. Embrace the power that you may have suppressed because you felt you either weren't worthy, or you felt that, you gave in to peer pressure from others to undermine your value. This is going to be a 2-week period where you rise up against your own insecurities and establish usage of super powered abilities that you can use coming into Virgo to literally systematically change your whole life. So let's just say, like, you've had writer's block, but now you awaken a superpower to be limitless in your mind because you took NZT, and now you can write all the books you ever want. And over the next 6 months, you're going to change your life with this new method of thinking. So, this is very essential, okay? This full moon cycle is going to very quickly allow you, relative to where Capricorn is in your chart and Pisces is in your chart and Cancer is in your chart, how you're going to use your super abilities. So if you're interested in finding that out relative to your moon sign, your rising sign, where that is going to happen, how it's going to happen exactly, join my webinar tonight at 5 p.m. PST. I'm going to be going live with New Age Ja and with the Crystal Colorist. We're going to have a ceremony live on YouTube, 3 p.m. PST. If you can't make the webinar, the replay is available after, but come join us at 3 p.m. PST. We're going to be having a party. That's going to be an open, free ceremony. And then for those of you who want the in-depth information about this transit over the next 2 weeks, holla at me. Go to my website, thepeacedealer.com. Go to the events tab. You'll see the event and come join us, all right? And you'll be able to get all this insight. Other than that, you stay blessed, Godspeed, and know that the power within you is going to be noticeably more active than ever. forever in your relation with others and how you stand in sincerity and originality and integrity. Godspeed.